Yes, he said it'll be a little late.
Okay. Well,
Going once.
I'll, yeah. Um, we started off last week coming out of the fight that Nix was having with the play fight kind of thing, and his ass got knocked. He was this close, but his ass got knocked out, and so he got up and was healed by the guard. And from there, everyone kind of just split off into their sections while Grace was taking a nap for the remaining 2 hours before we set off. Terwin went to the engine deck, met the first engineer, who is a plasmoid, and the second engineer, which was like, I don't think I got the race, but
Nope.
he's like
Yeah,
white hair, white
yeah,
skin.
Mhm.
Haven't really gotten names or anything yet, but just kind of admiring the star core that powers the ship, that is its engine, and it was explained to Terwin that it's a compacted star that's running the ship, and he was like, what the fuck is should I even be here? Kind of thing. I don't know how that's gonna work out, and even the engineers were like, yeah, we'll see how we could use you. And then I forgot who went next. I think it was Cade?
8.
Or no. Yeah, Cade went to this deck that was very function over aesthetic. It was just kind of very, almost like a barracks army style, very bare and nitty gritty, and talk to his dude. I don't remember the name of your handler, your cap, or your big boss man.
That guy with the clipboard walked away, and then you talked with the other guy. I want to say his name was
Rick.
It was
Rick
Rick.
Was the guy
Yes.
Yeah, I was saying it was something simple.
I was talking about like the head guy, but Rick
didn't
was
get
like
his
his
name.
buddy.
Yep.
Or like because Cade was tasked with securing the what we soon discovered to be weapons and bombs and all these like ammo crates and stuff, and he was asking Rick how to do it because, you know, aliens, technically alien spaceship, second day on it, not quite sure how all those contraptions work yet, but they're fairly simple. Rick showed him how, and they were talking about what y'all were just shooting the shit, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I kind
he took Cade into the more secure armory and showed him a couple other weapons and stuff that were hanging up on the walls.
And the pistol. I was showing him, and the scythe too. Showed him the scythe that from earlier, I think. Forgive me. When Terwin's not in the room with people, I don't want to cross my intelligence with it, so I just forget what everyone else is doing. And then it was it Grace next or Alondor?
No, it was Alondor next. Yep.
Fucking goes to his area and meets Jenny, who is a character. I love her. All hyped up on coffee. Immediately is like, go get me coffee to Alondor. If you can do this small task, then maybe I'll give you a bigger task to do, kind of thing. Condescending as hell, but kind of fun. And so Alondor does that with his guard, goes, gets coffee, and then is tasked with watching a meter or a button turn red. And he does his duty until, well, I guess that doesn't happen until later, but he's standing there watching the red, and then I think we cut to Grace going to the IT deck, our buddies Moss and Roy.
Roy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god. And
Stellar. Absolutely.
Awkwardness ensues. Episode 1 of IT Crowd, pretty much word for word. She clears out the office that is just full of crap and sits at the desk, and then they task her with watching a box with a light on it called the internet. And she was like, okay, sounds good. And then I think we all talked in our heads for a little bit, like, and then Austin came in and Mills went to medical bed, or was that after Elondor's thing?
Londor went for a spacewalk.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, Elondor goes out with Jenny onto the ship to check all the exhaust vents. Like, I think there were 10, and they each checked 5, and there was one that had this viscous pink goo in it that he tried to use his powers on, but it doesn't quite work so well in space. And so he used one of the this big old suits they had on. They had little arms, and one of them had a flamethrower on it. Just Jenny walked him through it, burned the goo away, and then they walked back onto the ship. It was pretty fucking cool with the suits and everything. And then Mills came in and went to the medical bay, was just chatting it up with the doc there, and learned a lot about stuff, and kind of just bared all with this guy. It was like, yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing. We're going to find this guy Deckard. I don't know why Krellick would, be here. And the doctor was like, yeah, I don't know. We have a mission, and we are not on that mission right now. It's very strange. It had to have come from very high up. We learned that there's a Lachey on the council of the Empire, right?
The Federation.
Council? Or Federation, yeah. Not Empire, sorry. Federation, and that they were kind of like saying, oh yeah, that's probably where Deckard got the authorization from to deploy y'all, and they were kind of theorizing about what's going on, and still kind of up in the air, but a little bit more is clear now on how Krellick became a glorified taxi service. And I think that's all I remember. I think we left off. Nix didn't get to do anything since Chandler wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Which...
Yeah, that's pretty much it. As the party sets on their way through space, headed towards the astral gate to enter the astral sea, this is what has transpired, and you get an extra D20 roll for today.
Hell yeah.
Good job,
I'm gonna need it.
All right, and so we'll pick up with Nyx.
The most important member of the crew.
Yes. So Nyx, everybody is leaving the sparring room and going off to their individual places to meet with the people that's going to be leading them in their sector that they've been designated to. And it's just you and your guard guy standing in this training room, just standing waiting for you to go where you want.
Oh, I feel like shit. Oh, I'd have had your ass, fucker.
He takes this little mechanism out of his waist and clips this red vial into it and screws it in and tosses it to you. Shoot yourself with that.
Okay. Jabs himself in the shoulder.
Yeah, and if you want to roll it, you can take 4d6 healing.
19. I'm back at the even 20.
Nyx is so trusting.
Yeah, for once. Like,
Hey, this
usually
isn't
the
the
most
airlock.
paranoid.
There are no windows in this room.
The added respect of almost getting your ass beat.
And he kind
Getting your
of
ass beat.
he gestures back at you.
Hand it back.
Yep, he clips it back into into his belt, his metal belt.
All right, I
You
guess
fought-
we're going to see the
Yeah.
captain or something.
That is your designation. You fought well.
I would almost say the same for you, except you had fancy space magic, and you know,
Magic. Yeah. Well, maybe if Cap likes you enough, might let you try some of the stuff out.
Ah, yes, the old captain. We will see. He kind of straightens his robe that he has on over his spacesuit, and is just like, "All right, let's roll."
Nice. And he'll lead you out and up through the ship, to the lift, and you go up to the captain's deck. You exit onto the deck. You've been on this deck before. The first meeting room that you went to is right off of the elevator, but this time he leads you through another door to the right, and you kind of step into this central room with a large, what looks like window around the front. Captain Krellick sitting on a seat right in the center. Down below him, a couple other people sitting at some stations, and all around the side, people sitting at stations looking at lights on these monitors that cover this room.
All right, old captain, what are we doing?
He turns in his chair. Ah, yes, Nyx. Come here.
Of course. First, I have to ask before I step too much further into this room. There is no way for those windows to open and jettison me out into there, correct?
That would be terrible.
Indeed.
Well, come here.
You didn't
Uh,
answer the question.
No, of course not.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
Skirted around that answer.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that's not an answer. 11.
I think it's more him assuming that you know more than you do and thinking you're fucking with him.
Yeah, you believe him.
All right, you seem trustworthy. Every time I've tried to look into this dude, it's always been like a 9 or a 6.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think Nyx is on the level with this guy. All right. I don't feel like I'm going to be jettisoned into space, so I will enter.
Yeah, so he kind of hits a button on the floor next to his seat, and another seat pops up right next to him out of the ground.
Ah, another throne. And Nyx will.
It's
sit in it.
slightly smaller and doesn't have any controls on it.
That's fun.
Training wheels.
Hey, a real leader doesn't have to do anything. He delegates.
Yes. True.
Start date 1.
He turns to you and
Continue.
goes, "What
Yes?
are you doing?"
I'm keeping a note.
I did not know cigars had such capabilities.
He turns it around. It's perfect. Flips it back around. The new captain seems trustworthy. We shall see for the rest of the crew.
He turns, "Captain's log. New no."
You just like,
No, he kind of sits there and watches you for a second, and then after you get done doing your captain's log, he says, "How are you with maps?"
Do they have letters?
Yes.
Then probably not great.
You can't read.
That's a shame. I was hoping the one that spent most of their life in a vast sea of sand could navigate a sea of space.
I can navigate very well. I just can't read.
Well, there's no time like the present to learn.
We'll
Holy
see.
fuck.
And he taps two buttons on the armrest on his chair, and that screen, that window in front of you, just turns just like opaque, and then turns
Helmet.
turns opaque, and then a map shows up on it.
Oh, I thought you were lying to me and were opening this helmet. Okay.
Very
paying
jumpy.
attention. Hey, when you've lived a life like I have, you can't be trusting of the first person you meet. Like, it just doesn't work well.
And this is what you see. I'll put it in the chat.
Dome space?
Yo.
I'm sorry, dead god?
I also honed in on that. Okay. I see a bunch of circles and some crumblies and some cities, looks like.
Correct. We are currently sitting inside of a wild space system, one of those circles you mentioned, about to exit across the astral sea. This is what we have mapped so far as the Federation. Across the astral sea into another one of these circles, as you call them. We call
Alright.
them wild space systems.
We are in a wild space, about to go into the sea, towards another wild space.
You catch on quick.
Is there a tame space?
The wild space implies the
And you
existence-
have jokes. No, there is nothing tame out here.
Okay, got it. Like the Sand Sea. Alright, which one are we at of these circles, and which one are we going to?
We are currently in. Let me open it back up. We are currently in the southern, on the map, wild space system. And we are going to
East or west?
west.
West. Okay, got it. This one.
The lighter colored one at the bottom of the screen.
Yes.
And we're going to the realm space.
Can't read. Which one is that?
Oh, sorry. Northeast. The closest one.
Northwest.
That would be northwest.
I mean northwest. Yeah. We will be skirting the astral dominion as we do not want to cross.
I was wondering about that floating city between us and them.
Yes. This one, that city, although a nice and peaceful dominion, you travelers tend to go there, never come out.
For good reason or for bad reason? Is that where the pirates live?
More of why would they go anywhere else?
So for good reason.
So unless you want to stay there forever, I suggest we skirt it, which we shall be doing.
Understood. It's like sand mermaids.
Well, I'll give you a simple task to start with. Plot us a course, and
Okay.
he presses two more buttons on his seat. And in between this section and realm space, you see several different possible courses through the astral sea, almost like a spaghetti tangled web. Some of them are highlighted red on the outer edges, and there's one that's highlighted green that goes currently through it. And that one, as you see it, kind of changes to a red, and another one turns green. And they're kind of shifting.
Alright, before I plot the course, I need to know what those shifting lines are. I also need to see trade routes, pirate routes, as well as any regular civilian travel. Uh,
All great questions. Firstly, these routes are possible routes of safe travel, all leading to the destination. As you can see, they are ever shifting. For trade routes and possibly known pirate routes, Marky, he gestures to someone, and blue lines cross over them, black lines cross over, white straight cross lines go all over the place. Out of all the things that you asked for the most, and this map is now convoluted with all different kinds of lines and possible areas. There's some bubbles like that are labeled with things that you can't read, and yeah.
Alright, I'm guessing blue mercantile, black pirate, white civilian.
Very astute. Huh.
Hey, I've read maps before. I just can't read
And
letters.
and the white is more of a grid. It looks more of like a grid.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Now, our shifting lines, how often do they intersect with black and blue?
Looking at it here, you can see intersecting with blue lines twice, intersecting with black lines once.
Alright. And is there one that seems to be... I'm gonna sit here for about a solid 10 minutes and just kind of watch the lines shift. And I'm gonna try and watch for the one that intersects with the black line the least.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Give me a I'll let you pick. Give me a let's do either investigation or survival.
Survival all day. Can I roll anything other than a 9, please? That's a 16.
16, not
You
bad.
rolled diddling.
You see that as the possible routes move through the astral sea space, at some point there is a route that skirts the pirate route, because the pirate route is also slightly changing as well. You watch for several minutes as Captain Karalik just watches you and thumbs his chin. And you see that there is a possibility to skirt one of the pirate routes if you time it correctly.
Do I get the feeling I would know the timing?
It would take further travel into the sea closer to the route to be able to determine the time to shoot the gap.
All right, I've got our course. And he'll point out that one.
Fair enough. Marky, chart it in. And you see the course that you've plotted. The rest of them fade away, and you see the green course. It's charted, but it is still shifting.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be our safest bet. There will be a moment when we have to jump the walrus.
Indeed, I did see that as well.
We can do it. I
I
have the
believe-
fastest ship in the Astral Sea.
He kind of. You're catching on quickly to being a captain.
It's like I was born for it. He kind of points to the crown on his head.
Well,
By the way, I won this through combat, not through like birthright. So
You watched the combat.
I was there.
he he didn't pay attention to who was there or not.
You're a little busy.
So, ground rules as my second in command. A couple things you need to know about being a captain of a Federation ship.
Is it
Anything I
like-
say goes, first off,
Okay. Yes.
especially on the deck.
What like? Okay, this is different from a normal ship deck. Is this all okay? So there's a deck, and then there's the deck. You know, like
There is no outside deck.
okay,
This is the, how would you say, top deck.
got it.
Second, in case of onboarding from raiders, pirates, scavengers, other entities, we are to seal this deck off.
Oh, like an airplane.
You know what an airplane is, though? Okay, cool.
You know what an airplane is.
Not
You
even a
just
spell jammer,
acquired.
just an airplane.
Acquired this knowledge somewhere.
I've been reading or not reading, listening a lot. They have audiobooks.
He pulls out from behind his waist. You will be issued one of these and hands you a laser pistol.
Oh,
Oh no.
what is this?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh
This
no.
is a laser pistol. Trigger underneath, when you pull it, light emits from the center, firing a light projectile.
Do I put two and two together that this is the thing old bastard shot me with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're holding it in your hand, you're like, yeah, I got shot with one of these. Did not feel great.
Yeah, understood. It hurts. Got it. He's gonna put it in the pocket of the robe.
Nice.
What,
he
no
kind
desk
of,
top?
There are no regular pockets on this spacesuit.
he kind of gestures at where he took it off of, and turns to his pistol, and it kind of, he just grabs it, and it detaches, and then puts it back where he wants it, and it stays.
Oh, that's sick. He takes it out of the pocket, puts it on his chest.
Yep, it stays right there on your chest.
Hold it.
On the helmet.
I was just gonna say if he has a cell phone.
Bah.
Third order.
Okay, I was about to ask if there were more rules.
In case I fall in battle, it is up to
That was
you.
going to be one of my questions.
It is
Oh,
up to
no.
you to avenge me.
Done.
Might be the easiest order yet.
Yeah,
Who's in charge of
that
you
one.
guys?
That one is a breeze.
And those are the duties of the second.
All right, got it. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
He looks at you and looks around at the rest of his crew up here on the deck, and he turns and says, "Very well. Take some time to acquaint yourself with the space that you will be spending most of your time in."
Got it. How many people are in the room? Like, that are not the captain or
There's
my,
about six. There's about six, and
Okay.
the guard.
Yeah. All right. Normally, I don't ask for the names of the help, but when you're part of a crew, you're not help. We're brothers in arms, and sisters, and plasmoids. Indeed. So he's just gonna walk up to each one. It's like, name.
All right. So going from left to right on this captain's deck, you have a young woman sitting. So let's say I'm sitting where the captain is. I guess to you guys, how y'all are seeing it. Left would be this way, and then right would be that way. Going from this side across, you have a young human woman named Chrissy sitting over here. Looks like they are the engine and thrust control.
Trust, Flash, and
Mhm.
Okay.
Next to them, you have Derek. Looks like he's shields. He controls some sort of shielding.
Shields.
Over here, next is Glenn. Looks like they do comms. They look to be receiving and sending messages on a headset, every 2 seconds to someone else in the ship.
Understood.
Next to them, actually behind over here, looks like an electrical engineer that is doing some sort of charting or diagnostics of their systems. Their name is Robert.
Robert, electrical engineer.
And then behind is another the plasmoid up here. And they look to be just overseeing that everyone is doing their proper job.
Okay, so he's like,
Kind of like HR.
Supervisor?
Supervisor.
I was going to say, you know, something else, but yeah, that works. HR.
making
HR
sure
slash
making sure everybody has,
supervisor.
drinks if they need them, making sure everybody is like not tired, up to snuff, not doing anything they shouldn't be doing on their specific stations.
HR slash supervisor slash drink.
So is it humanoid resources? Cause what about the plasmoids?
That's the one who's doing
That's the one that's doing
drink
it.
Yeah,
getting.
I know, but like he's not they're not technically
Their
are
name
they
is Glarble.
Warble.
Glarbal.
Are they humanoid? I thought they're like their own thing.
So
They're plasmoid.
Yeah, they're plasmoid.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
crew
figured.
resources, not
Yeah,
not
no,
human.
I'm just
Yes.
messing
Crew
Getting hung
around.
up on
I'm
the
just
human.
messing around.
Okay. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing one.
That's your guard.
Oh, number 6 is the guard. Funky. Name.
Are you talking to the guard?
Yeah.
He says Andy.
And
Right.
the
My name's Andy.
Got your ass beat by Andy.
Indeed. Because of his fancy space technology, and soon I will have amassed enough to take Andy on myself.
Oh my god.
Sounds like a villain.
When did I ever say I wasn't?
Never.
That's fair.
All right,
Concerning part.
Chrissy, you're going to be very, very, very vital to this trip. The rest of you, do good work.
And
And you
vital
shall be
to every
rewarded for
trip
it.
that we take.
Yes. Clarble, so far you're my favorite. Good man. Ooze. Thing. All right.
Just called him Man Ooze.
Yeah, he's a man ooze thing.
Kind of slinks away to go do something.
All right, all right. Shields, comms, electrical engineer. Does that mean you also work on the ship's systems?
Turns to you, goes, primary objective is to maintain ship functionality. So yes, everything that is operating on the ship down from the engineering deck is relayed to me, so I can relay it to the captain.
Got it, got that. Does that, all right, and do we have somebody here who keeps track of the integrity of the ship as far as, like, physically?
Well, that would be down on the engineering deck, and they relay it to me. I'd try to keep sending them messages, but I can't get through to them.
We can't get through to engineering?
It keeps going to a
Jenny!
voicemail.
Voicemail?
Jenny!
Let me give it a shot. How does it work?
No. Oh, well, it's you press this button over here and speak into this box.
Okay. He presses the button.
And it
Excuse
goes,
me.
Jenny, the lights turning red. It's in yellow, going red.
Great.
He's just
Uh,
holding his finger on the
kinda-
button.
Kind of looks down at her watch. All right, answer it.
But
Does he know how to?
you just told me to look at it. I don't
Press-
know.
Press the button, dear.
Okay. And I press the button.
Is this the engineering bay?
Yeah. Is that
Why is we taking so long to get a hold of you? This is vital ship important stuff, man.
I was just doing a job. So
Doesn't
I
recognize his voice.
Doing the
I'm
job.
doing-
You've got somebody here who runs. Make sure everything stays tip top. Robert is doing such a good job, and he needs you to do his job or your job so he can do his job.
Yeah, I'm doing my job.
It's taken Robert. How long were we taking to get a hold of them?
This was like the third or fourth time I've tried in the past hour.
4 times in an hour with no response is unacceptable on this ship.
Well, my job was just to watch the light and report to Jenny that
I need your
the light-
supervisor.
Jenny, they want to talk to you.
Is it Krellick?
Hello, is this Kralik?
No, this is the ship's second.
Yeah, it's Nix.
Vice
I hear your
Admiral
voice. No,
Phoenix.
no, your name is Nix. I understand your voice. It's my
Oh.
friend Nix.
Elandor, is that you?
Yes,
Why are you slacking?
I am not slacking. I'm doing a job. All I was supposed to do is report when this light turned red.
Well, I definitely need to speak to your supervisor then.
Jenny, it's my friend
Jenny.
Nix.
Interesting. And she'll walk over and yeah, what do you want?
Miss, why is it taking over an hour to get a response from the
I
engineering
got a lot of
bay?
shit to do, okay? Why don't you
Robert,
stay up there on the captain deck and do what you need to do. I'm doing whatever I need to do. If there's a problem, I'll let Robert know. All right? And she clicks the button.
Robert, I think I'm in love.
Yeah, she can be like that sometimes.
Is this the norm? Like, it just four calls in an hour,
You know,
unresponsive. That's just the norm. I feel like that's not okay.
I will say she is very good at her job. Um, unless there's something wrong, she doesn't like to be bothered.
Yes, but we need check-ins to make sure everything is okay.
She thinks they're redundant.
Well, something's got to be done about that.
Yeah. And, hey, I just do my job up here.
Oh no, I know. I'm not saying for like you to do something. That would be illogical.
Krellick turns and looks at you. Turns and
He
looks
knows
back
where the
at
locker
the
room
visor.
All right.
Sorry, did he
Well-
swallow a textbook?
Hey, this is considered a crew, and Nyx knows crews like that. And like our
Fair.
adventuring party is just a group of fuck ups who do not know what the fuck is going on. So
Damn. Okay.
it is a complete separation in his brain. Like this, I know. Those, the fucking rewriting time bullshit. Meh.
So offended.
Okay, all right. Any other issues that we're having before we get too far away from the wild space?
Chrissy turns and says, I'd like to do a check on the power of the star drive before we take off.
Okay, who's in charge of that?
That would be the drive, the engine deck. Star
Engine
deck? Mm-hmm.
Star deck. Got that. Wait. This is the deck. So we're in charge?
No. This is the captain's deck.
Captain, you said there was only one deck.
He turns to you and says, "No, I did not."
You said this is the deck, okay?
He did.
All right.
He said the top deck.
He then said the top deck, but originally he said this is the deck.
Uh-huh.
There is no deck outside of this room. But
I said on top of the ship.
okay, all right. So do we need to get in contact with comms, or is that a button through you that I push like I did with Robert here?
Well, if it's okay, Captain, I'll ask for a test drive from them. Krellick
Nick
turns and
looks up to
says,
yeah, Nick just kind of looks at him.
"Steady ahead."
Does that mean do the check, or does that mean just go without the check?
Means do the check.
Okay, got it. Wonderful, Chrissy. You're green on your check.
All green for checks. All right, she gets on a com. Captain's deck to star deck. We'd like to do an engine check, please. Down in your area, Tara, when you hear this come over the loud speakers in this room, and everyone in the room starts to get into position at their certain stands that they're at, and the plasmoid kind of moves you to the side a bit and gargles at you. And the guy across says, he would like for you to observe.
Thank God. I thought you were gonna make me do something. Oh fuck! I'm all for observing. Thank you. Alright. Fucking voices in my head. Okay.
And then up on the captain's deck, you see Chrissy push 2 levers all the way forward. And down in the star deck, you see the plasmoid is holding his like appendage on a lever, and his other appendage is on like a ball. And as soon as you don't know when the lever's being pulled up top, the star in front of you through that window starts to spark and arc out towards the edge of the thing that it's holding in, and then it flashes and then flashes and flashes and flashes until the flashing becomes just a bright light inside of that room. And the plasmoid kind of turns the ball a bit in its hand and then pulls the lever back and then gargles over the radio or over the comm system. And Chrissy turns up on the top deck, pulls the levers back, and you hear the whole ship as it went up, it went, and then as she's pulling the levers back, it goes. Systems are all go, Captain. Good for drive.
Wonderful. Shields, are we on?
Shields, yep, shields are on.
Okay. Let's see. Glenn, are we good on comms?
I mean, yep, great.
Wonderful.
You can tell that these people are not used to getting asked a lot of questions.
Hey, listen, the crew has to be communicative.
Come on, Glenn, you're comms. You should know this. Come on.
For real, that's
It's
your
whole
job,
fucking
Glenn.
job.
All right.
You look at Krellick and he's just sitting there like,
Oh no.
Hmm.
Good thing Nyx is intelligent.
All right, Garble, are we good on your end? Everything good over there? Wonderful. Andy, I'm gonna get you someday. Captain, I believe we're good for takeoff.
he turns and looks at everybody, and everybody nods as he looks at him. Engage. And as he says that, Chrissy pushes forward again, down on the deck with you. The plasmoid lets off of the ball. The ball starts spinning and lets go of the handle. The handle shoots forward, and the entire ship just seems like it lurches for a second. And you guys are underway. You can't really tell from the rooms that you're in, other than Nyx, the stars in front of you, or the large gate that y'all are in front of, y'all enter into. And now you have all entered the astral sea.
I think Nyx, rather than sitting down, is just gonna be like pacing, like just kind of making sure everything's going okay. Not to be like too much of a micromanager, but just like, you know,
This first
rather
day,
than,
he
like,
wants to do a good
looking-
job.
yeah, rather than like looking at what they're doing, he's more of like reading the people and just kind of like getting an idea for like their personalities, so he can sense when something is like off.
Yeah, sure. Give me an insight check
Famously
read-
good at those.
to read this
Famously.
captain's deck crew.
I might be fucked up because that's another 9.
Are you
For-
rolling
for a-
digitally? Are you rolling digitally?
Yes.
Digital.
That's why.
You need to do. Yeah,
Oh,
you
Okay.
you
no,
got the
it made
9
it.
curse.
No, it changed to an 11 that time.
Okay.
So it in total rolled a 9, got an 11.
Yeah, 11. You see for the most part that these people up here look to be very knowledgeable about what they're doing. Nobody looks confused. Everybody looks like they've done all of this before. They do, however, look confused as to why this outsider is giving them stuff to do and asking them questions.
That's fair.
Has nothing to do with you.
fair.
Yeah, nothing
But-
to do with me.
Mhm.
Don't worry, crew. You're going to learn to love me. I treat my
That is
comrades
a threat.
very well.
All right, so
Teammate check-in. How's everybody doing?
Could the
Don't
rest of
know
us
if
feel
it's-
the ship move?
yeah, you feel it lurch a little bit.
Okay. Are we moving? Are we moving? Is that what I felt? What was that?
Yeah.
What was that bump?
I just gave the command to start. We're in the astral gate.
You gave the command?
The command? At the same time in our heads.
This is
You
so
gave the command?
disconcerting. Why are you giving commands?
I'm the captain second.
Excuse me?
Holy shit.
We're all gonna die.
I think the
Y'all-
star thing might explode, y'all. It's scaring me.
I got some piping hot tea whenever we reconvene.
Spill.
That would be lovely.
Spill.
Also, you said the
Hot
star's going to
goss.
explode. I thought we got a green check on the engine.
I could go for some
Oh.
tea.
Some tea sounds good. I got nothing else to do down here.
Do you
I
have
mean-
honey with it, or
Oh well, I'll make some tea as well. I just meant like I got some
wait?
stuff to tell you.
Real important stuff,
Oh.
y'all.
Some stuff to dish.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Did we ever figure out? Are we on the same schedule? Does everybody get off at a different time? Is that what we
It's
decided?
different times. It's
I-
everyone has different shifts.
Probably.
I'm not sure that I really get off as the captain second. I'm pretty much always on call.
Don't you have to? Do you get to sleep?
I'm sure at some point.
Oh, okay. Enjoy that job.
Glad you got the green checks up there, because it looked like this thing was fucking arcing and flashing, and it looked like it was going to explode. But, like, if it's all good, it's all good. But that shit was scurry. That thing was... Nah, no bueno.
And Nix immediately disconnects from the mind link. Chrissy, Robert, question about the engine.
Been in their
I
chairs.
was gonna ask the engineers, but I was just being...
I just got word from my comrade down in the engine room that things are sparking and star is very bright and
No!
they think it's going to explode.
No!
Is that how the engine works? Does it explode?
They turn and look at all their monitors, and Chrissy says, "Everything seems to be in working order."
That's what I thought too. We got a green light from the engine room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll relay. I'll calm them down. This is Nix again. Yeah, everything's looking good up here. No need to worry. Apparently, that's just how that works.
It's very bright. I think I'm blind now. But yeah, cool.
That's fair. It's looking weird out here. There's a bunch of fucking lights.
I forgot one thing. Whenever they were doing that, they put these like things on their face.
And I didn't have one.
No, they came and put one on your face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to say.
I'm blind. Okay, no, I'm good. It's good. I got these weird goggles that somehow fit my head. Or maybe
Okay.
they don't fit my head, actually. I don't know.
But you're good. Everything's okay. No one's threatening to throw
No
you out to
one's
the airlock.
panicking, so I'm assuming everything's fine. It just looked fucking crazy.
Okay,
'Cause it's a
Evandor,
literal-
if you would keep me up to date with what was her name, Jenny. It appears that it's been known for a while that there's some rebellious tendencies with her. If you would just keep an eye on that for me. No need to interfere. Just observe and report.
Sure. I mean, she gave me one job, and I'm doing that job. So, you know what? I don't even want to be here anymore. Hey, can we all go to the bar?
I don't think that would be appropriate right now, but also, as your friend and not just as your vice captain, You know, I value your morale above anything else. If you need a drink, go get one, my friend.
Did we ever decide, hey guys, do we have to do these jobs? Like, I feel like my job is kind of useless, but I could be wrong. Like, I don't think about what's down here, but do we have to do these jobs? Is that
Maybe we should
required of
ask.
us
Maybe we should ask
for
our new
passage?
to-be captain.
What job do you do? I'm sorry.
I'm in IT.
No, that's
I-
very vital. Excuse me?
No.
They, they're not doing anything at the moment. They look like they're playing a game.
You turn and look at them, and one has a little folded up piece of paper, and they go,
Grace, are you sure they're not doing something extremely technical that you just don't understand?
That was
Well,
going
they're
to be my
using-
question as well.
They're using paper and their fingers. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume it doesn't look super technical to me.
Could
Like,
it be
are they
some
writing out equations or?
or some form of
No.
magic that uses somatic components like paper, maybe?
I don't think so, guys. I know what magic looks like. I don't think that's it. I think they're playing a game.
They are yelling catapult, so maybe it's a spell, but
I'm just screening sending stones for Jenny. That's all I'm doing. Someone uses sending stone for this light here, and I tell her if someone's trying to talk. That's literally all I'm doing. I went out on the ship earlier and burnt some goo.
Like outside?
Yeah,
You went in space?
What?
You
I-
went into
I-
the void?
How was that?
What was
It
space
was-
like?
I'm so curious.
pretty empty and dark.
You know,
lots
we
of light
we
and
we
dark.
really need to convene and share
like
stories.
vampire.
I'm so curious about some of this stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to reconvene after the working day.
we
But yeah,
will.
Ilondor, if you need a drink, go get a drink. But also, like, we'll need the check-ins from the end, from your department every once in a while.
Let me talk to Jenny real quick. Jenny,
"What?"
I just received word they want regular check-ins from you, from my friend.
I know.
Okay. Do you still need me to stand here at this light?
Nope.
Is there anything else that you need me to do?
I mean, you could stay around and watch for a bit, but I don't really need you for anything. I don't even know why Captain Krellick assigned you here.
To be honest, they just gave me these clothes, and I kind of asked my guard to take me to where the other people with these clothes were. So
I don't know, maybe he wants you to learn something.
okay, okay. I'm trying my best to learn. So far, sugar comes in cubes. And that light over there is for when people want to talk to you, and something
Down,
about
down,
oh yeah,
down.
you taught me about gravity and how that works. There was something else in there. Oh, a vacuum. You told me what a vacuum is.
Vacuum.
How to walk on a ship in space.
Oh yeah, you taught me. Oh yeah, I am learning quite a bit actually. You know. Alright, I'll hang out for a bit. Oh, Nix, I completely forgot to. Oh, she said yes. She knows she needs to talk to you guys.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Doesn't mean she will.
Yeah, 100%. I doubt she will. Also, try to learn if she's single or not.
Oh my god. Everybody and their mom is gonna want Jenny after this.
I mean, Nick, she does look a bit preoccupied, but I can try to get that into conversation. I think we're
Over
actually
the course of our trip, just subtly work it in.
yes, subtle is the best of my abilities. That's what
Yeah.
I'm good at. Is
Yeah, man, mum's the word,
I haven't met my mom, so I don't know.
And I murdered mine like 2 days ago, so it's a wild world this is.
Dumping in the most crazy fucking spots here.
Oh yeah, and like I completely remembered like halfway through it that I made the decision that Nick says everything that he says in his head out loud. So he's just on the deck, just like
Kralik is just hearing you
Okay,
killed
okay.
your mom.
I mean, he watched.
Yeah, he was there.
No, but everything they're saying right now.
Well, he's hearing
The rest
Nix's
of the
side of
crew.
it. Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah,
hears
Nick's
Nick's
side.
side of the phone call.
He heard him ask if Jenny is single.
Yeah,
Talking to himself.
Just sitting in the chair right next to him, like,
Mhm.
Does he hold his head too, or no?
he does. Yep, 100%. Because he thinks that's how it works.
Ginny, I'm gonna go get some tea. My friend just said he has tea for me, so would you like some tea when I come back?
God damn
Coffee.
it!
What? Coffee?
Yeah.
You know?
2 creams, 1 sugar.
Opposite.
Right, I was testing you.
Testing me, were you? Hey.
See, I'm learning.
No.
And
This just makes me realize that we have to do a whole adventure, like a whole space campaign. Like this is just
Yeah.
wow.
I'll
Yeah,
turn
this is
to
amazing.
my guard that he's new. Be like, all right, I think I am done here for a little bit. I'm go meet up with my friends and get some tea.
All right. Lead the way.
You don't know where he's going.
I think you're gonna lead. Okay, I'll do my best.
he leans to you and goes, I forgot what room we were in, man.
You know what? We're gonna have an adventure, okay?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I'll
Adventure
leave the
time!
room. I'll leave the room with him.
Yeah, in case y'all forgot, this guy, it's his first, first
Yeah.
week on the ship, so.
Of course he is. I mean, why not?
Then you got assigned to a Londor.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. Oh my god, this is so funny.
Oh, it's perfect.
Are we just gonna do a comedy like campaign next? Like, is that what we're doing?
I mean, aren't all our campaigns?
I mean,
Uh,
get the
Kinda
laughs out
comedy.
now.
This one is probably the most comedic part.
What the fuck does that mean? Get your laughs out now.
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
We might die in
God.
space.
Speaking of security and all that shit, what is Cade doing now that everything's been battened down and we're on underway?
So as everything's been like put away and stuff, you look around and everybody's just kind of like sitting in their respective bunks and stuff down here. It looks like they kind of live down here in this area. Everybody that's working down here. You do see a couple every now and then go through this large yellow and black door that slides to the side. It looks like there's a large room back in there and then slides. A room that you haven't been in yet.
Yeah. What was my guy's name? Tim?
Rick.
Rick. Rick, what's through there that everybody keeps going through?
Oh, that's the heavy stuff.
Pardon?
The big guns, I guess you would call them.
As in, like a catapult, or what do we?
Ace pilots.
Oh, wait, I thought we were on the ship.
Oh yeah, but we have deployables.
Can I see? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure. Come on, as long as you don't touch anything in there, they get pretty particular about their suits. And he leads you through the yellow and black door. It opens up into this large, like hangar bay, but it stretches down, and it's that metal rails that go around and then open to the top, and then down back across the back end is like this blue filter off into the pinks and blues of Astral Sea. On either side of these walkways going down, you see 4 kind of inlets that go 2 on each side. And at the inlets, you see these massive, what look like metal heads. And you go and you walk up to the edge of the railing, and you see this thing goes down further, and those heads are connected to these massive mechanical bodies.
Gods.
Fucking
Gundams?
Is someone in those?
Yep, that's what they pilot.
I think I have a new goal in mind for life. How does one train to fight those things?
Trained to fight them?
Well, okay, train to you said pilot them? Yes.
Pilot, yep. Oh, many hours of training, I suppose. I've never come close to anything like that.
Have you trained for it?
No, no. Way above my pay grade.
Oh. Could I talk to one of the pilots?
Sure. Like I said, they're a bunch of assholes, but...
That's fair. I'm guessing they're a higher rank.
You know those kind of people that always gotta one-up somebody else?
I've met a few in my day.
Yeah, well, multiply that by 10 and there's a pilot.
You know, in my experience, ones that depend heavily on something like this are usually no good without it.
Hey, well, that may be true, but I wouldn't want to get in front of one of them inside of it.
That's fair. Looking at it now, I can imagine. So, who do you think would be the best to talk to? I guess that's the least asshole-ish.
Pick one.
Okay, I'll just go up to the closest one then.
Yeah, so you can walk down the railing and go down. You see one of the heads is open, and the chest piece is kind of open to this below the head, and you see somebody in there like wrenching on some tools.
Excuse me. Hello.
Kind of goes back to wrenching.
I was told you were a little rude, but I'm new here, and I'm just wondering how you go about becoming a pilot for
You
one of
got
these.
my couplers or what?
Wrong person.
All right. Trying to dance or what? I mean, I'm not
I'm-
two-stepping down here. I got work to do.
Anything I can help with?
I doubt it.
I'd love to learn, you know. I'm a quite quick study.
All right. Well, go see where my couplers are.
Well, it would help if I knew who you were.
He just keeps wrenching.
Do I see any kind of like insignia or like a number on these things at all?
Yeah, you see on the chest plate of this one, this large, massive chest plate, the like a very fitting. You went down the left side, right?
Sure.
Pick which side you went down.
I'll
They
say
all have different insignias.
yeah, left.
Left side. It's a wolf. It's like a half crescent wolf. On the chest.
I'll as I look at it, I'll kind of like laugh to myself like softly. Your insignia is the wolf, I see.
Yeah,
Is that your name? Or what they call you?
Alpha.
Huh. That's a good one. Let me see what I can do. And I'll go back up and ask, I guess, anybody that looks like they're mechanical, maybe? Or if I see Rick first, I'll be like, hey, Rick, what's a coupling? Cuffling? Like a suit? Or is that something different?
He laughs. He asked you to go get couplers.
Oh, yes, that's what it was. Is that a inside joke? I'm not aware.
Yeah, it's something that you connect so they can use the bathroom in the suit.
Oh. Well, the one with the wolf one and the insignia was asking about that. I don't know if he was joking or not.
Yeah, he was basically telling you to fuck off.
Interesting. Okay. I'll walk back down and I don't want to play this. I'll walk back down and I'll go back to where he was, and I'll kind of like, hello again. I couldn't find your coupling, but if you need to relieve yourself, you know, I'm sure you could probably do that anywhere.
Get you on quick, funny man.
Well, you could say I have some experience with and I'll kind of laugh like alphas, I guess.
No.
Why the sexual tension?
Well, I didn't mean it in a sexual way, but I guess now it sounds that way. Damn.
Turns around and lays back into his seat. You fancy yourself an alpha?
In a manner of speaking.
Go in wolf mode in the fucking ship.
Not yet, but I'll just kind of you know, look at him, not backing down, but not giving any way either.
But like,
You know, not all of us have fancy suits to keep us out of danger. Some of
You
us.
ever piloted one of these before?
This is my first time seeing one, but I'm
As you
very
look
curious.
at this guy sitting down in the seat, you look, and he is the most ripped, athletic-looking specimen ever. And he goes, "It takes a lot more than you think."
I can imagine. I would be curious to learn. I'm not exactly out of shape. And I'll kind of
Point your eyes at him too.
well, I'll kind of
yeah, for real.
roll my sleeve up a little bit on my arms.
Like, at this point, just turn into a werewolf. It might do you some good.
A little bit more
Might
straightforward.
give you some fucking brownie points or something.
Well, I don't want the dude to like turn the machine on and fucking annihilate me.
Just be like, I'm a wolf too, bitch.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll kind of chime that in and be like, I just think it's funny that you have the wolf as your symbol, and I have some kinship with that.
Mhm. As you say
You
that,
trying to wear me like that armor?
as you say that, you see a slight glint in his eye.
No.
Is he a werewolf?
You don't say.
Do I recognize this glint at all, or any features this guy has that might give away anything?
I mean, give me an insight check.
Oh shit! I didn't even open my dice yet. Insight.
It's D&D. Why aren't they open?
I don't know, because we were
Listen,
doing a lot of laughing. Okay. 18?
Yeah, you see his eyes are slightly more wolfish than normal
Hmm.
at a closer glance.
I'll
Oh my gosh.
I'll kind of give him a side glance, be like, "Are you?" No. No.
Kind of thought I smelled something.
Interesting.
That shit is ridiculous.
The way Krillic,
No.
the way Captain Krillic said it, I was the first he's met, or maybe I misunderstood him.
Yeah, that old man's not too astute.
He doesn't know.
Interesting.
Yo, what is up with Krellic?
Yeah. Worst captain ever.
But the best in the fleet also.
Oh, was Krillic set up to fail or something? Man.
Nepotism. Nepotism. I'm calling it right now.
I think he's just the best at following rules.
Oh
Maybe.
man.
Anything else is free game.
Yeah.
Next might wind up being the
Or
captain.
he's the best. Yeah, he's the best at just blindly following orders.
That
Yeah,
is
exactly.
He's a yes
No
man.
matter what. they
Yeah,
are.
he's a yes man. They're like,
It makes sense.
well, it's nice to know I have some type of kin on board that can run.
You're his alpha now.
Is he?
You're his alpha, basically.
I said kin. That still counts.
He's like, he inherited the prime.
Oh, okay, that's
The
You know,
prime's powers.
I
Speaking
forgot
of,
about that one.
actually, since Storm mentioned that, do I feel any kind of like mental or like a magical connection to this guy at all?
Not really, no.
I mean, hell, he might not even be from our planet.
Maybe he's making it
Space werewolves.
Oh,
up. Space wolf.
I mean,
Space wolves, space clowns, anything's fucking
yeah,
possible.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'll kind of relax a little bit and kind of be like, "Are you from my planet?"
In that piece of shit rock we just left?
Yes, that one.
No.
Very interesting. I didn't think there was any of my kind off of the planet. I mean, this is my first time off planet anyway, so I guess I'm quite out of the loop, so to speak. Are you all...
Ask him how his fucking cycles work in space.
It'd be
What?
no
I
work
was
the same if he's not from the
just-
same planet.
I was just about to ask that too, but so... I'm guessing you can change at will?
Yep.
Is that what helps you pilot?
Yep.
Interesting. Is there any time you can't control it?
On occasion. I've
What
got
do-
it pretty battened down, though.
What do you do for that? Because I might be in that position very soon. I have no idea how this works outside of my planet.
Yeah. Tend to have Rocco over there put me in the airlock.
What does Rocco look like? I can imagine, but
He gestures over to another one that's across the way.
oh, okay. Oh, using the
No, the suit's not moving. He points with his
no,
finger.
no, no. I mean,
over
like,
to another suit.
but he uses the suit. Is what I mean.
No, he's not using the suit.
No, to
Oh,
put
He's
you.
not pilot.
Yes, yes.
Rocco does. He points at another suit across the way.
But does he use the suit to restrain you?
Oh no,
Okay, okay. What does Rocco look like? Can I see him from here?
you can't see him.
Just the
Okay.
suit.
Oh, Rocco must be quite the seasoned veteran then. Very mustard.
We kind of look after each other.
I respect that. So, how does one train to be one of the pilots for this contraption?
Well, first step's already done for you.
Oh, wait. Is Rocco another type of, what's the term? Not lycanthrope, but the general term. I forget.
Were creature?
Yeah, is he a were creature as well?
Yep. We all are.
No way! You have
Oh
to
my
be to pilot them?
Wolf-like? Lycan-like? Or no?
Rocco's bear. I'm wolf.
Interesting. Interesting.
We got other two are lion.
I've never met a lion one before. I've met bear. Very interesting.
Isn't your dad a werebear?
He's a were-raven.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Were you born this way?
Nope.
Same. I
We were
chose this surprisingly.
conditioned this way in the Ace Corps.
Oh. Oh, so you went through an academy of sorts as well.
Pilot these.
Interesting. Mine was to battle monsters and creatures of the night.
Sounds like the same kind of training.
I have no clue, honestly. I don't know what you guys would do for these things. It looks rather intricate, and I can imagine it's quite daunting.
What did you say your name was?
I haven't yet, but I'm Cade.
Nice to meet you, Cade.
You as well. I didn't get your name either.
You can just call me Alpha.
Fair enough. So, how do I...
Long.
The dominant shit. Oh my god.
I'm not here very long, but I would love to at least maybe start to learn some kind of training for these things. I can't tell you how curious I am about this.
First time off planet and you want to train in a suit.
I mean, I've never been known to take the easy way.
Ray? Reggie?
Brr?
Let me see if I can't set something up.
Ray.
I would greatly appreciate it. I'd be in your debt.
Well, he kind of writes himself and let me get back to it. I'll come find you if I got some time.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. Safe training or whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of do a little about face and kind of walk away. Try to find Rick again.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing Cade needs is a fucking Gundam.
Oh, God.
Are you fucking kidding? the first thing Cade needs is fucking therapy. Shit.
Hey, people get therapy for these kind of things, okay?
Nick sitting in a giant captain's chair pushes a big red button. Cade, go.
Oh my god, this is insane.
I'm thinking like
God.
Gundams, but like Beast Wars Gundams, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking Beast
Oh,
Beast
man.
Transformers, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Beast Wars.
Beast Transformers, Beast
No,
Formers,
I don't
whatever.
think the Transformers themselves are called Beast Wars.
Yeah,
That was the
that's right.
series, though.
Yeah,
But
but they're
They're
called.
not called that.
Yeah, so did you ever watch Zoids?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so these suits kind of look like humanoid Zoids with their respective animal types.
Oh, I see.
Okay, that's cool. So like his looks kind of like wolf-like.
The
Okay.
Maximals
Looks like a
and
giant
the Predacons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maximals and Predacons.
Yeah.
So it's a
Maximal or Predacon.
so it's like a Gundam with a wolf head, or is it like
Basically,
all
yeah.
four? Okay. Gotcha. That's dope. It has been a really long time since Cade's met any other like non trying to kill his face Lycan or any beast changelings, whatever.
He still might. You don't know. Don't let your guard down too damn fast.
That's fair. That's
It
fair.
just reminds me of Power Rangers.
Basically,
Power
yeah.
Rangers?
Yeah.
What's everybody else up to?
Making sure the ship doesn't die.
Grace is gonna sit and watch the box for a while. And then she's gonna kind of get bored and just kind of start going through all of the boxes of stuff that they have everywhere.
Oh no.
She's not trying to make a mess, she's just trying to see what's in them, and then kind of just starts putting stuff that looks like each other, like, you know, these square things. Some of them are thick, some of them are thin, you know, some of them are round, some of them are square. They're just, these things are like, okay, there's the circle ones and some square things, and then these like these little square things that have these pokey things, and she kind of likes try to like push them and bend it and straighten them and bend it and straighten them, and she's like, oh, I can, this is fun to play with. So she's
Oh no. Oh god.
So she's just like, oh, these look all familiar. She just kind of tosses them in the box as she sees it. Not
Roy,
worrying about
I
anything.
have a system, Roy. She's messing up my system, Roy.
And then these long rectangular things, she's like, oh, maybe these things all go together. And then she's like, I wonder how hard they are to break. And then snips in half.
Most chaotic organizing I've ever fucking heard.
And she's like, oh, sorry. And she's like, look, now there's two. And she just puts it in the box with it. And so she's like, oh, well, she sees two boxes of the same thing. She's like, why would these be separated? So just puts them in the same box, even though they were different sizes and different, you know, speeds.
Eventually Roy comes over to you and leans on. Everything all right in here?
Yeah, just protecting the box really isn't that difficult. And
I'm
there
gonna
doesn't
need you
seem
to
to be
go on a somewhere else.
What why? I'm supposed to work here. Why?
Moss is thirsty.
So Moss can go. Last I checked, I'm not
Moss, she doesn't want to leave.
I'm not the help. I'm not your servant. Last time I
Okay,
checked.
okay.
I could be wrong.
Just keep messing with the boxes, and he turns and he goes and sits back down.
That's it. That was his attempt.
Yep.
So, okay, well,
Kind of a pushover.
yeah. She's gonna be like, so do we get like a lunch break or anything, or like?
Yes,
is there,
right now. Yeah, lunch was 10 minutes ago, wasn't it, Moss?
Okay, what do you guys do for lunch? Do you guys usually eat together as a like team, or?
You see Moss he's gonna opens a drawer and pulls out a plate and then a fork and then a knife and then pulls out like some Tupperware.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how long I'd be here, so I didn't bring my lunch. I guess I'm gonna go find
Right.
some.
Yeah, go the cantina. You get you whatever you want.
Okay. About how long? Like 30 minutes? An hour?
30 to 2 hours, 3 hours. Shoot, the rest of the day, baby. I don't know.
You want your ass gone.
Okay, well, I'll be back in a bit after my break. You guys want anything or need anything, you know, that I could bring back for you?
I think we're good.
Okay, then enjoy your lunch. She's gonna take do I still have Gregory as my guard?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take my my buddy Gregory, and Gregory, I'm gonna attempt to find my way to the cantina where my friends might be having tea. I don't know. But you know, if I start to go the wrong direction, don't let me go too far in the wrong way. So
Sure.
I'm trying to learn where I'm going.
Yeah,
No
sure.
guarantees. So, yeah, Grace is
Yeah,
gonna attempt to make
lead
her
the
way
way.
back to the cantina, where she's gonna assume that's where people are getting tea. She don't really know where else to, go.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
it's not hard to find your way around the ship. You see that it's got this. You've seen that it's got like this central shuttle that takes you between floors now, and you can kind of judge which floor you're on and which one you've been to by the numbers popping up inside the shuttle. And
Okay.
yeah, it's
Cool.
getting more familiar to you.
Great. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna attempt to make her way to the cantina and see if she sees anybody along the way, or she just kind of says in her head, hey guys, if anybody gets a break, I'm gonna be in the cantina. I guess they told me it was time for lunch break, so I don't. How does time work on this ship, anyways? Do we know?
I'm on a break also, so I'm trying to find my way there. I'm not sure where I am right now, but where I'm finding my way there.
It's easy
Okay.
enough. You find your way to it.
Okay.
Maybe get lost
Captain.
for a minute or two on one of the floors, and you're like, "Oh, this is the wrong. Yep, wrong floor." And you go to another one. But yeah, easy enough.
Then I head to
Captain,
the
my friends are
cantina.
planning a secret meeting. Can I go to it?
Nobody said it was secret.
Well, it is always good to have inside knowledge on secret meetings. Attend.
Okay. I'll be back. Nix is gonna go off.
Wait, we're meeting up.
I'm also
I
on
thought
break.
Nix is gonna get us thrown out of
We've
here.
been here for like 30 minutes. How is everyone on break already? The fuck is going on?
Well, I heard they were on break, so I asked to take a break as well.
Well, we kind of started on break. I showed up and I made a big feast for everybody, and then we just been chilling. I mean, it's not really busy in the med bay right now.
Aw, you gave them the hero's feast? Damn.
I mean, yeah, I can do it again if we need to, but
I don't. That's a lot of magic, so I've heard. I don't know if it's worth it for us to rob you of that. But if you got good knowledge out of it, hey, that's a good.
I don't know if my
trade.
guys really wanted me there. I don't think they like me very much. So I
Mine
just
doesn't like me either.
I think I might have found some kindred spirits here in security, down where the pilots are.
By
Well, that's
what
good.
standards do you mean kindred?
So, do you remember when
Friends.
Krillic was talking about I was the first he's met as far as lichens go?
were we there? I don't know. Were we there for that?
Oh no,
No,
you
we
weren't. You weren't.
We weren't.
No.
Well, so after we talked to Krillic, I asked him. I revealed that I'm of a changeling type person, and apparently,
okay.
yes, I don't want to get
you're
kicked
a
out. Of
changeling.
You're a changeling too?
Okay, not changeling. I can a lichen person, but apparently, he seemed like I was the first one he's met, but apparently that's not the case, and they employ some as the fighter pilots, I guess, or whatever you want to call them.
There's more
You
on the
didn't
ship?
know?
There are a few. There's at least a handful. They're the pilots for the smaller vessels.
Oh, at least you'll be able to ask them, how they deal with their changes on the ship, so you might have some sort of, semblance of what you need to do.
It appears they're
Good
from off.
point.
It appears they're from off planet. So
Okay.
I don't know if it works the same.
That's
They're
what
fo-
I'm
they're-
saying. They, you'll be able to talk to them about your changes because they do it.
Well, apparently they just use force. Each one is quite probably I assume quite formidable on their own.
And their cycles
Forces
don't
in what?
line up?
I'm waiting to ask. They're somewhat busy
Oh.
right now, doing maintenance and whatnot. So I'm gonna ask later. But there is a holding just in case something happens.
Okay,
yes,
well
so
that's good to know.
very much so. So, yeah, I just thought I'd share that too. But this place where I'm at is quite nice. It's easy. Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
I am standing here looking at the brightest, most beautiful fucking thing I've ever seen, but that's about it. That's
Go on
all I
break.
know.
Are you
They
coming
put
to
me
meet
in a
us
dark room.
in the tavern?
I'll
bar?
try. I haven't contributed. So I feel like weird leaving, but I'll try. And I'll turn to the second engineer and just be like, first off, names? What's your name? And our first engineer here.
Misra.
Mydra. Second
Misra
engineer?
is the second engineer,
Okay.
and Glimrock is the first one.
Okay. That was cool to witness. Do I need to be here for maintaining engine? Are we going on break? What's going on here? Do I have a job yet?
And the guy turns and says, "Well, since this is all kind of sudden, I mean, we didn't think that you were gonna stay with us. We just thought you were looking at what was going on. But did Captain Krellick tell you to stay here?"
Said I'm part of the crew. Part of y'all's stuff. So I'm at your
Well,
disposal.
it's up to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be back. Gonna go get some coffee or something. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, well,
is-
we're always down here if you want to learn the inner workings of the ship.
Oh yeah, I would love to. I don't know if I have the capacity to, hold all that information, but I will probably try. So, bye. I guess. Do we not have to be here?
Well, we were under the impression that we were just showing you around.
So why do I have this? And I point to the suit.
Everybody needs a
color.
suit.
Oh, okay. Cool. I guess I'm an honorary engine deck member. Cool. I'll be back, I guess. And I'm just gonna bewildered start walking or talk to my guard and be like, can you get me to the Wait, guys, where are we meeting?
I
Well,
assume
The cantina.
yeah, the
Cantina.
canteen.
Okay. Can you take me to the cantina?
Yep, sure can.
Okay. And I'll just follow him,
Yep.
observing everything as I go, as usual.
Yeah, I'll
Very
take you to the
confused.
lift and take you up back to the cantina.
That's everyone, but well, Mills. I think is the
Caden
only one.
Mills aren't there.
Hey, group, how's it hanging? I've got a gun.
Oh,
Gave you a
When-
gun. Did you
when
steal it?
say,
No,
when you
the
say-
captain gave me a gun.
Was I there for his fight? I watched his fight, right?
I think you did.
Okay.
yeah.
I did not. I was sleeping. You have a gun. I don't.
Vice captain.
I'm starting to question who's making these decisions. This
If
is
you want to go
concerning.
up to the command room and check it out, I mean, feel free, be my guest. But I think I'm doing a pretty bang up job, wouldn't you say, Andy?
You're doing all right.
I was just told that we don't need to. Well, at least in my deck, that we don't need to be there. Like they just
Yeah,
thought
I
that
don't-
they were showing us around.
I was
I
given
I
a
don't
very
think they need me in my area
remedial
either.
job, so I quickly came to the assumption that they didn't need me nor want me there.
Yeah, I don't think my guys want me there. I really, really don't think they do. I-
So does this
do
mean
we-
we're
do we
kicking
have
back and
to
doing whatever the
be?
fuck?
Do we
I-
have to be
I-
in these jobs?
I think
I don't
we
know.
may have jumped the gun and sort of assumed that we needed to be at places with our specific attire.
No, the captain was expecting me.
The captain told us
could-
all to go to these areas at one
Yeah,
point.
could you clarify that for us with the captain there, Nix? Since you have a direct line of communication to him.
Yeah,
If
of
you
course.
could just find out, like, do we if they don't want us there, we don't want to get in the way or mess up
Oh,
the way they do
absolutely.
things. So, like, do we have to be there? Is it like part of the agreement for us to get like travel that we be in these jobs?
Yeah.
Is
I
it? I
I'll
don't
go
know
ahead
that I'm
and-
doing anything of assistance other than bothering them, but
Fair. Andy, do you have your comm on you?
I mean, it
Yep.
could wait. It can
Oh.
wait. Just
I thought you wanted.
figured.
I mean, I can wait. We could also just clear it up right now, and then you wouldn't have to go back if you didn't have to.
Wait, where is everybody? I thought we were meeting in my room.
Oh no, we're
Oh,
at the
We're
cantina,
in the
bro.
cantina.
Tina, should we?
You
come
said
to your
tea.
room?
I figured that's where we get tea. I'm hungry.
Oh, I got all the cups and all the accoutrements.
Oh, okay.
Let's all.
Oh,
Oh,
go
I'll
to-
get I'll gather everything.
All right.
Oh,
What-
Wait. I mean,
Wait.
coming there might be better.
Is there
I mean,
anybody else in the cantina with us?
Yeah, there's a couple other people sitting in here, drinking and eating.
Yeah.
yeah, it
They
might
work
be
on
better
different
if we come
shifts.
to you.
Yeah,
for
that probably.
privacy's sake.
Or
Yeah.
we
Makes
could
more
talk over
sense.
telecommunications.
No, we can't, Nix, because you don't quite grasp the telepathic part. That's okay.
What do you mean?
Not
In
worried.
stereo.
Never mind.
Everything out loud.
Yeah,
Don't-
on a stereo.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. It'll be easier if it will come to you. We'll come to you, Mills. It's fine.
Okay, and we're going to Mel's room. Just to be clear.
Right now.
To be clear.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
If you want the tea, I guess.
We don't
What
want to
kind
get you
of
in
tea? I
trouble.
don't
You
know.
don't. If you have a job to do, you stay there.
We'll relay shit to you.
I don't think they're really doing much right now, but I'll.
Yeah, it seems to be a consensus that none
Yeah.
of us are really doing much.
Well, from what I've been
No,
Yeah.
Until
sounded
something
some
crazy
pretty hot
happens.
goss.
from what I've been told, this is security.
this
So
girl.
if there's no security to be securing, there's nothing to do. So, but
Okay.
just relay it to me telepathically, because I think I'm pretty far away from you guys. I assume we're in the bowel of the ship.
Yeah, the bottom, but it doesn't take long to travel.
Okay, I'll be there.
You can be there in like 5 minutes.
I'll be there
Do
in
you
a
hate
few
us
minutes.
all so much you don't want to hang out anymore?
I said I'll be there in a
Wow.
minute.
You meet one
new friends
lycanthrope
already.
and you just fucking
Wow.
ditch us.
I know.
Wow.
How
Well,
rude.
Not being around you guys is the longest I've gone with somebody not insulting me for being lichened. So, give me 5 minutes.
think
I
I've
bet
ever
you
had
drink
trouble
my
being
blood,
for being a dog.
motherfucker.
We
I don't-
insult you for
Well,
eating
I don't
biscuits.
think many of the insults came from the lycanthropy. It was from the other one. So
Yeah, it's the bad one.
I
Well,
think
both
I might have
bad.
said something about the whole
pretty bad.
pyramid thing. I don't think it was about you as a being. I think it was more about your
Cade started
action of
Legends.
Cade started
the
walking,
pyramid.
but he's not gonna answer anybody because he just hears them all talking over each other like this in his brain.
Man.
Literally can't make anything out, so he's just gonna start walking to Mills' room.
To be fair, a vampire werewolf is like the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard of, despite all the setbacks. But other people,
Yeah, y'all
Next.
y'all all meet up in Mills's room.
Andy, hold this for
how's
me.
it going?
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
As we enter, I'm gonna give my gun to Andy.
Okay.
Why'd you give?
You don't
Why don't you
trust
just
us?
keep it on your
I don't
hip?
know. I don't know how to use it either, to be honest. I don't keep it on my hip, I keep it on my chest. So if any of you tries to wrestle with me like we did last night, then it might go off.
Wrestle?
They
Yeah.
all stay
Snuggle.
outside and the door
Snuggle.
closes.
You just grabbed me and held me in a cuddle all night. I didn't even try to fight back.
Oh.
Was that the wrestling you're referring to?
I have no idea. There was a point from last night where there's just a
Blackout.
gap.
Yeah, you blacked out. That makes sense. Sorry, say that again.
Ooh.
Ian.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
I thought I heard like something while we were talking. So Mills.
What is this hot goss you have?
Hey, what happened?
All right, listen. Can we go to my secret place to talk about it?
Your secret
Ooh.
place.
Sure. Can you
Place?
do that here?
Hold on a second.
What secret place? He has a secret place?
I think
Is
he
it the
means like
shower?
The staff.
Can
right.
take us to a different dimension.
Yeah.
Mhm.
take us to
Can
the
we do that
pocket
here?
plan.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there you can do that.
A place to stay.
Can we do that?
Got
here?
these magical
Are we-
seats, right?
We're not gonna rip a hole in anything, right? Like in space-time continuum or anything?
What the fuck is
I mean,
that?
that's the
That
plan
sounds
already
crazy,
anyway, so-
Grace. I don't even know what that means.
I heard one of the guys in my area talking about it. I don't know.
What is a continuum?
I have
guess I
no
wonder
idea.
how much privacy we truly have.
Probably
Andy,
not much.
can you hear us? Andy,
You don't hear anything.
I walk up to the door, open it. Andy,
Yeah, what's up?
can you hear us when we're inside?
Nope.
Are you lying to me, Andy?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I look around the room for like cameras or like wires? I guess.
I was gonna say,
Anything that
I would
looks strange and might be a monitor.
like
I
you
mean,
would know
I mean,
the
it all looks
difference
strange.
anyways.
The showerhead is fucking recording us.
I spoke with Andy, and, you know, he seems like a straightforward guy. I don't think he would lie to us. He says he can't hear us.
He says he can't, but maybe somebody else can.
I'm just
Andy,
scared. Oh my god.
Anyways, it's probably safer if we go to a secret place, but whatever.
yeah, I'm not against it. I was just saying.
Can you do
like,
that here, Mills?
Waste not, want not, you know? Like, what if they tried to throw us out in the airlock in our sleep, and then we have to, like, oh, bam, go to safe space. You know what I mean? Because we're in wild space right now.
We're in what?
Well, we
you're-
were in
Wow.
wild space.
You
and now
were
we're
in
the
wild space.
astral
Now you're in
space.
the astral sea.
But we're on the way to another wild space, so a tame space would be really chill to have.
Therefore named the tame spaces.
Are you on drugs? What are you talking about, Nix?
No. Hey, listen. I've learned about space navigation. It's not that different from how we do navigation on the ground, and yeah, it's pretty easy.
Ilandor,
Uh-huh.
does he sound smarter to you?
He's saying some words that, you know, that I think he knows what they are, but
Oh, okay.
Navigation.
The wild and the tame and the whatever he's
I
talking
don't
about.
know what he's talking about there. I know what those words mean, but the way he's saying them doesn't.
Okay.
You know, like
I
they're-
don't know what they mean either. Okay, listen, we're in a small room. I can hear you whisper.
All right. Listen,
Oh,
I've got two ways to get us out. Quick escape. Use one now.
Where are we escaping to? I thought we were just talking about stuff. What were we escaping to?
I'm just saying, if we need to quick
Oh.
escape.
Oh, I'm following. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I took that as. So I was like,
However,
yeah, thank you.
However,
However, when the rod now, I don't attest to know about space stuff, but when we come back from the ride, we come back to the same location we left from.
Oh hell
Oh,
no!
Now,
no,
if
no.
the ship is
Oh.
moving,
We are
That could be in the
definitely doing
middle
that.
of space.
Let's not do that. Let's not.
that's probably
yeah,
not a
okay,
good
that's what I
idea.
was thinking. All right.
I
The other
I mean,
thing is just to get us back home should we need it.
That I like.
Oh, wait a minute.
Planar shift.
Did
Yeah.
we do
or
that?
something?
Did we do that when we were on another moving object at some point? Technically, wasn't
don't think we
something.
did.
No, we did it when we were
in
camping
His Druid's Grove.
Oh yeah. Okay.
and in the desert.
I don't
Okay.
want to risk it on something that moves.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
no, that's a bad plan. If we
That's
are
fair.
if we're concerned
Yeah.
about the space, maybe we go down somewhere like in the maintenance hatch and like where
Yeah.
we don't think there's any monitoring.
I guess if I do detect magic, then it's like it's just going to detect magic. It's not going to detect this science stuff. I don't know nothing.
Uh-huh.
About
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
All right.
That
If
sounds
Listen.
right.
science really
Hold
is just
on.
magic, just with
Give
all
me
the
one
bells and
moment.
whistles.
Nyx is gonna put his fingers up to his head, and I'm gonna cast Divine Sense. Do I detect any good or evil within 60 feet of us? So like Celestial Fiend, Undead, Hallow Spell, anything like that. Anything pop off on the old make sure we're safe radar?
60 feet. You do detect one celestial being
Ooh.
Ooh. What direction?
down.
Down.
Oh.
Celestial down. What are we above right now?
You're-
Did anybody get a map of the ship? I don't know.
There's like
What are we
4
above?
decks below you.
Is there like a readout on the replicator that I can like pull up a map of the ship or something?
Yeah,
a
there
great question.
is. You can ask the replicator for a map. I don't know why I
Schematics,
haven't.
please.
I don't know why I haven't drawn one yet, but I will draw one.
Oh, no worries. No, we don't need that detail. We just
I just need to know what's 4 decks beneath us currently.
Give us
It'd
like
be
the cruise
the-
ship side
it'd
of
be
it, like
the,
what's on each deck.
4 decks
Yeah,
below
right.
you would be the star deck.
Lower deck. That's where
celestial.
you work. Oh, it's probably the
Was-
thing that runs the engine.
Wait, it's a
being?
celestial being?
It's
The
celestial in
star?
nature. I don't know.
It is a condensed star.
Yeah, it's celestial.
That's
in
what they
nature.
told me. Anyway.
But wouldn't
could
it
But
be-
do you detect beings or just entities? What do you?
Technically, it
detect?
says the location of any celestial fiend or undead. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is a person.
That's what I was about to ask. Is it got to be a
Okay.
living being?
Yeah, that's what.
If
Okay.
It
the
is-
second engineer is celestial nature?
I mean, you couldn't tell.
Okay.
Not
I didn't
offhand,
recognize the
unless you were.
race.
Yeah, unless you were specifically looking for it.
I mean-
While I'm pouring up tea and cutting up little finger sandwiches, I will be ritually casting detect magic. Just to see what
If
pops off.
if Nick shares this, does Nick share this?
Yes.
I mean, there was a lot of people working down there. I mean, the security is quite vast, and there's a bunch of different races. But I can look for a celestial. I might need more to go on.
That's all I've got, homeboy.
I'll keep an eye out.
Celestial? Oh, okay.
I'll keep an eye out.
Well, that's the only thing I sense within 60 feet of us.
Well, besides human, I know that there's 2 lion were-people, another wolf, and a bear.
Were lions? That's a
What?
thing?
I've never met one. I've heard of them in tales, but I've never met a lion.
Heard about were tigers, but no new were lions.
I've heard of those too. I've met a tiger, but I've never met a were lion. We have 2 here aboard apparently, and they pilot the fighters. I think is what they called them. Fighter ships.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Oh my.
Rar.
So do
Right.
Leonins
Lions
see
and
like
wolves and bears.
That's so weird.
I met Leonin before.
Yeah, but how do they view where that?
Wait, would I
What
have
can
met
of worms we don't
our
know?
Leonin in this world?
I don't think.
You haven't met any.
Okay, I never met a Leonin
Huh?
or a lion
I don't
person
know.
before, so
Anything pop up from the detect magic besides
Yeah.
what we're carrying?
So this very fine knit grid across the entire ceiling and walls of this magical energy kind of lights up, and then the suits light up, and all of your items and stuff light up as well.
Can I see like what kind of magic this is? I guess
Yeah.
more
It is,
School of magic.
yes, conjuration and what's the one, what school of magic is like teleportation?
That's conjuring.
conjuration.
As conjure, okay, so just conjuration.
All right. I think we might be clear. There's no divination magic. As far as this techno mumbo jumbo, I don't know. Let's refer to our resident IT person. I point to Grace.
Yeah.
What do you
I know
about
nothing.
What do you know about the security details of this place?
Did I see any sort of security looking things in the office where I was, or the room that they were?
Not really. No,
I
the
didn't think so.
closest thing to what Mills is trying to get at was maybe a map of the ship on the back wall that was kind of crusted over.
Listen, all they had was a paper map of the ship on the wall. It wasn't magical or techie or anything like that. I know nothing. They didn't. I don't think they really wanted to teach me anything. So I don't know anything.
Do they
Other
even know
than-
anything?
I don't know anything. I don't know. I know
Grace?
nothing.
Do you feel stressed, Grace?
Yeah,
I have this
I
balloon
don't
here.
understand.
I could pop it at any second. Do you feel stressed?
What? I'm so confused. I don't know
Sorry,
anything.
That was an IT crowd reference.
I got it, but Grace
But
doesn't
Grace
understand.
would not understand.
Grace doesn't understand. I don't know why am I there? I don't know why I'm there. I don't like not having a purpose.
I feel like you have a
Anyways.
purpose.
I don't know.
Everybody on
I
the
don't-
ship that's part of the crew has a purpose, and it's all
I
very
think-
important.
We might be getting our purposes crossed though. Like we're on
Yeah.
the ship for a grander purpose, and we don't. Let's try to remember not to get bogged down on whatever
Yeah.
is happening on here.
Anyways,
Listen, you know what? The
just
stuff
tell
I
us
found
what
out,
you know.
I wasn't in no disguise anyway. So if they know, they know already, right? So I
That's
just
That
want to
sounds
seem
like
like we're plotting. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of what's going on.
okay.
Okay,
That sounds worrisome,
Shoot.
Mills.
tell us what's going
Well,
on.
You know, it's just a lot of information that I wasn't expecting to get. So, all right. So first off, the mission of this ship is observe and report, and not interfere.
Checks out. That's I believe he told us that before.
Hey,
We are
But
the first
we're-
guests that they've ever had on this ship.
Okay,
Didn't
do they
Krellick,
not usually take
They
people?
never have guests.
well, didn't Krellick say it
That
was
was
also a
specifically
newer
said.
ship?
Did he? I don't know.
Yeah, I
He
think
didn't
that's what
say.
I heard. It's like
Right, it's a newer.
So that's
yeah.
so that's not too abnormal. Or like,
Yeah,
are
except
you
not
saying
say,
like this
on these
this
missions,
group of people
they
never
get people
transport?
from planets. Yeah.
So what's got
Oh.
you stressed though? What part?
that we're
That
the
was just
first
weird.
people that these people have ever taken off a planet before. That's pretty weird.
Also, there is a Lachey person on the council of the Federation.
What's
His
his
name is
elation?
Captain
Okay.
Commander
Who the,
Thalos.
what's a federation?
Oh,
A what? What?
Sorry, let me go
Oh,
back. in my
we're a
notes.
ship of the Federation.
The Federation is the thing that oversees this ship and others like it.
Okay, so like a council.
Government.
Okay.
I think the Federation has a council.
Uh,
Yeah,
That
I
would
think it's
check
like
out.
a conglomerate of like entities that are my notes aren't great.
Like the East Sea Trading Company. They've got a board of people who run it, and then all the ships that work for them.
okay.
Okay, yeah,
I think I got
get
it.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm understanding so
Did
far.
they say how
From
big
what
the
I heard,
Federation
that Krellick is kind of like a lackey.
That,
So like he's not in charge?
Krellick did not make the call to pick us up. Somebody above
Oh.
him made the
Oh, so he was sort of ordered to pick us up.
right.
Do you think it's that Lachey that's on the council?
I mean, I'm not saying everybody of one race of people knows each other, but an extinct race of time, and like there's two of them, they probably know each other, right? And we just happen to be on the ship of a thing that he works for.
I mean, if
Mm.
Deckard knew the Queen, like personally, there's not a reason to doubt that he might know others.
That's fair.
It's like a strange family. You just call on them when you need something, kind of thing. I guess. They all keep to themselves until they need something. And so they all know each other because they're connected by a fucking horrific and traumatic past that they can't even remember.
What?
And
Oh.
it seems as
The
though that
Lachey.
yeah, it seems as though the crew is uneasy at our presence.
I
I-
would be too.
I get that.
That makes
Shit,
sense.
No,
Yeah.
it seems
did
like
pick
they're
up on
not a
that.
fan.
I
Justified.
got the vibe.
'Cause
I think we have. I think they're. At least I can say from my position, slowly winning them over. Don't know how you guys are doing.
Yeah,
But
I'm
they
doing
seem to
very bad.
Oh,
respect
my
me,
people
at
love
least.
me.
Oh, that's good,
yeah,
Mills.
you gave 'em a
You
fucking
gave them
feast.
food. Of course they love you.
We got karaoke night planned later on this evening. so-
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Can I come?
Oh no, sorry,
I
medical
wonder-
only.
I
Oh.
wonder what sort of songs they have.
Well, where are you hosting this karaoke night?
Unknown. Anyways,
I mean, I like to say.
did we know this, that the Lachey were erased from history? Y'all
Yeah,
knew this?
yes.
I didn't know this. This was
Right.
something I didn't. As Mills,
Yeah.
Yeah.
me
right.
personally,
Uh,
no.
Yeah, Deckard sort of gave us a rundown on Lachey and what happened to him.
Well, he doesn't even know what happened to them. That something happened and they don't know what. And they
It's a
have
weird
no history.
part to me. Like, how do these people not know what happened? Like, that's got to be something pretty
Something-
powerful to wipe
yeah.
out their entire race
Exactly.
and also erase their memory of it.
And
Mhm.
everyone else's that
Yeah.
survived.
And like the entire planet and galaxy and history and. So
And
what else?
I lay out everything that Babs told me that I don't have written down.
I was gonna say, I was like
Remember
what?
something.
You guys
didn't
talked
take
about
notes.
how you think it could. So the guy rolled really well and was like, could be
Yes.
possible that they're saying that you guys are being recruited as a
Mhm.
guise to get us to Deckard, kind of thing. He was
Right.
saying, I remember that.
Oh, that would check out as to
That's
why
why I
we
know
were
it.
given
Also, he said that Killick chose Nyx just
To
to
keep him
keep an
close
eye
to the
on.
chest, yeah.
Huh?
And also that Captain Krellick is the best of the Federation, the best captain,
Right.
and
That's what
got
they
this
say, he's the
shit
best
because
captain.
he's the best.
I think
But
Nick
from what
sits
I've been
down on his
hearing-
ass on the floor and just kind of wraps his arms around his knees.
From what I'm hearing, is he's just like the best in the eyes of the Federation.
Yeah,
Babs
yeah.
was
They
not too
consider him the
happy.
best, obviously, so
Babs-
they gave him the best
Babs
shit.
not thrilled with El Capitan.
Well, I mean, there's always going to be some divisiveness if you have smart people who aren't going to, take every order without question. But
Yeah, this Babs, he's seen some stuff. He's got a 1,000-yard stare in his eye every time he starts to say something. He's been through
He
the
in a
Galactic
war?
War. Yeah, some sort
Galactic
of planetary
War?
war. That was, there was like an incursion, or they were in an incursion.
was it the wait, what was the
Does
cyber
that
war?
correlate
The-
with the war that happened where
the automaton war?
we're from?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how would that affect us? Did it affect
How
us?
old is he?
Do you think
That's a good
we were
question.
part of the Galactic War? Not we as in us, but like the people that came before us. Do you think they were part of this Galactic War and didn't know about it, or they knew about it and don't teach that to us?
Above
Maybe they didn't know
table-
that's what it was. Maybe it was a war.
Above table is the automaton war and the galactic war two separate wars, or
We don't know. I don't
one?
know.
You don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think I
I-
might have said the wrong thing. I just remember.
No, I know. I don't know if the automaton wars spanned multiple planets. Honestly, I only know that Cyprus.
Yeah.
From
We
what
don't know.
Mills was told, Mills, you can, with your intelligence, you can put this together at least. The goal of the Galactic War was the same goal as the Automaton War.
Which was
Eradicate
what?
automatons.
Oh.
Keep technology under control, I suppose, is the overarching goal. So that people don't use it for evil, amassing large armies and, you know, like they're trying to do with the undead on our planet, but oh
Okay.
god. What if they're amassing undead and automatons on our planet? That would
It
fucking
won't
suck.
Can
matter because
automatons
we're
be
going to reset
undead?
time.
Were they ever alive in the first place?
Wait, what? Say that again?
Can automatons be undead if they were never alive in the first place?
Yeah.
Well, they
Are
have
they considered
aren't-
alive?
aren't like souls put into them or something? I don't know how they're made.
I don't either.
I just
Maybe that's
know-
why they were being eradicated.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anything else we need to be worried or aware of, Nix? / somebody else who remembers? Not Nix. Mills. My bad. Mills. Not Nix.
I don't know anything.
Oh, how
What's
I look over at
Nix?
Nix. How is Nix doing? What's Nix
Uh,
You
doing?
okay?
Nix is still just
wrong?
sitting on the floor holding his knees. Like,
What's wrong? Wait, why? Why?
I
are you
thought
wrong?
someone finally recognized my potential, but apparently I'm just a risk.
Oh.
No, he might actually. People can change their
Maybe-
minds.
Maybe he saw the potential in you, and that's why he wanted to keep you close
Yeah.
to extract that potential.
I
A lot
doubt
of
it.
good leaders turn out or start out as wild cards anyway.
Well, it's all a ruse, anyways. Nothing
don't know
matters. We're
that.
going to reset time.
This is also the word of one man that
Yeah.
was not too
Hell, he
fond of
could be a
credit.
plant.
True.
We don't know.
And you also have the chance to prove them wrong.
Yeah, that's also true.
Eh,
So
What I hear around the
Rusty
ship,
Stark.
the second in command is doing a bang up job of keeping everybody in line.
yeah, Jenny especially.
that woman has got fight in her heart, and it. Oh,
I'm supposed to be getting her a coffee. Would you like to deliver it later?
no, I probably got to get back to my position.
All right. As y'all are having this conversation, I need y'all amongst yourselves to pick one of you to roll a d20.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
I think our
pick-
second
Ooh.
should do it.
Well, we know Chandler's gonna roll a 9. You know what? No, I say Chandler
do
to,
it.
to prove it wrong. He is not just gonna roll a 9. You got this.
He's gonna be.
You roll a 9?
You
I swear to
rolled a
God.
nine.
No, I didn't
You
roll.
just
it.
rolled
Oh,
nice.
oh.
Okay.
Why would I immediately roll after one person says Chandler?
Okay, Chandler.
Use real dice.
Chandler.
Only if you use real dice.
I think the second should get it first.
Well, yep.
Oh, okay.
Get that minion.
All right.
That's acceptable.
There we go.
I accept it.
Wait.
I accept
Come
it.
here. Gotcha. Do it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is.
Yeah, it's my
It's really
ally
pretty.
dice.
Your ally dice?
Yeah,
Let's hope it doesn't turn into a foe.
Ally-
LGBTQ.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought that was like Allie or like the name of the dice. Was it? What'd you get?
What
Was it a
was
9?
it? Is it a
Did you
9?
roll a fucking 9? I swear to fuck.
Probably would have been better if it was on online.
What'd you get?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What?
What is the lowest you can roll on the dice?
One.
Oh,
Add
hold
one
on.
to that.
2.
So you rolled a 2?
Yes.
Fuck. Ready
Uh,
to fight, y'all. Get ready.
can I take
Oh my
my?
god.
Can we take it back? Like,
It's fine.
It's fine. It's.
You tried to be supportive. This is what happens, Cagney.
No, he rolled a 2 because he's the second in command.
Yes,
Perfect
quite
sense.
We don't know if low is bad.
yes,
don't.
that's true.
This is
That's
a
so
good.
probably
It
a
can be-
random chart.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, cool.
That's it.
Cool
Yep.
for who? Cool for who?
Over who?
I mean, none of us have comms on us.
Cool.
I need one more D20 roll.
If I must.
Oh, do we want to have somebody else roll it this time? Like spread the wealth?
Yeah, it could be anyone.
Jordan.
I vote. Yeah, I vote Jordan.
Jordan.
Bad
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. Pick a good one.
Pick wisely. I think I rolled low because Cagney blew on it.
Oh my god, what did you roll? Is it a 1?
Or is it? No!
One.
Yes.
Are you fucking shitting me right now?
Let's
you
go,
shitting me?
Jordan.
Are
Let's
you
Oh.
go.
kidding me?
I slowly
my
pull out my
God.
tuning fork.
You feel a vibration as you see fire come out of the engine.
Disturbance.
Oh my god.
Oh dear
So-
heavens.
Fucked.
We're gonna
Oh.
die.
Your window blows out.
Smash right into this room. Then board the ship.
Ah.
We're
Why?
ejected into space.
It's our first TPK, guys.
Well, we're in an astral sea, so you don't have to breathe in here. Like you, the astral
That's
sea.
true.
You don't breathe. So.
And you can will yourself to move as well, so it's not like we're
Do
stranded.
any of do we know that? Grace does not know
we,
that.
I don't think we know that. but
Yeah,
that's
Grace
just-
is
would
not
know.
aware of this.
That's
You'll
just
figure
a
it out.
DD Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't be freaking out thinking we're gonna die and suffocate.
That's a lot of rolls.
Hold on. All right.
What you doing over there, man?
Yeah. So, out of Mills's window,
Oh.
Oh God.
Is that like? Oh,
you see through the pink and purples and blues of the astral sea, something catches your eye. It's like a small creature that flits by the window. And then there's another one, small blue creature that just flits by. Almost looks like a fish, maybe. And then there's
And who
another
sees
one,
this?
another one,
Oh.
another one, and then a whole school of them are just going by.
Oh, pretty.
everyone else sees those, right?
A
just me.
shoal of astral fish start swarming around the ship as if in the same current stream as the ship.
Anybody? What those are?
I'm gonna walk up to the window.
I know we're in the sea, but is it a literal sea? Those look like fish to me.
As you walk up to the window, Cade, you see as one of them flits by, it kind of catches the same speed as the ship as it's going, and its little fish face turns to you. It says, "Run!"
Oh.
And it flitters by.
I'm gonna immediately turn around and be like, "Go, go!" And I'm gonna run for the door.
Yep.
I'm gonna run for the door. I'm running for the door.
I don't know if he meant literal run.
Oh no, I'm going. I am booking it.
Yeah.
Cade is
Anyway.
Cade is
gonna run
fucking
to?
sprinting for the. He's sprinting.
running.
He's sprinting to get to the guards.
Yeah. Andy!
Yeah, I'm gonna like press the button. Like
He's sprinting.
We've got a problem. What the fuck are those fish?
I'm gonna grab him by the head and like point him. Like, what's that? It said run. Those fish things said run.
Astral fish. Yep, they can speak.
Yep, it said run. What does that mean? Is that's not good, right? Fish are schooling from
fuck.
something, right? A predator.
He
I'm
taps on his
Just looking out
comms.
the window.
Cade's gonna start booking
Yeah,
it for
it's just-
security. He's
just
gonna
a
start
full
running. He's running.
Yep, your
Running to.
respective guy follows you.
Space fish.
Yeah, I'm running
Mills,
for security.
You see, as you're looking through the glass, you see the fish. Give me a perception check.
Space
Did,
whale?
did you guys see that? Was it just me? Anybody else going crazy?
No,
24.
no, no,
Space crazy? Is that a thing?
probably.
Probably.
They did mention space madness.
Oh,
They did
Great.
mention space
It's-
madness.
it's catching. Is it contagious? Because I feel like Cade might have it.
We all see the fish.
Was I the only one that heard it?
And the
but-
guy said they could speak, so
Okay, okay.
Did we all hear it?
probably not.
Just Cade up next to the window. Yeah.
Okay. We saw it. Did we see its mouth move?
Mhm.
Okay, we saw its mouth move. Okay. You heard it. You heard it speak.
What'd you roll?
24.
24. You see out amongst this swarm of fish, you catch a larger object inside the swarm. You see. You see 3 of these amongst the fish.
As we're running, can I have my guy that's following me, like, tell him to communicate with security that we have a problem outside?
That looks like a ship. Is
Yeah.
anybody else still in the room with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I am here.
Oh,
The-
okay.
you-
Hicks,
Yeah.
Another
it
ship?
looks like there's a fish-shaped ship out here.
Andy, fish-shaped ship.
Fuck. He turns and starts running. Fuck.
Wait,
Fuck.
wait.
Pirate ship?
Three fish-shaped.
Three of them. Nix is gonna take off with Andy.
He's
Andy, my
running.
gun!
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna run.
running.
I'm gonna run
I
out.
am now running. Where are we going? Why are we running?
Everyone to your battle stations!
I don't have a battle station.
Battle station.
Man your post, damn it!
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go to IT, I guess.
I'm gonna run by the cantina and pick up a coffee, and then
Priorities.
2 sugar,
And then-
1 cream!
2 sugars, 1 cream, please. You know the thing. Bartender guy whose name I forget.
So as y'all are, as the guards start to run down the hallway, he's running towards what you can assume Nyx is the captain's deck.
Yeah.
Up to go. And as he's going, the lights in the ship turn to red, and a loud wah 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 starts to happen. And you reach the captain's deck with Andy, and yeah, you reach the top of the captain's deck.
Captain, we spotted 3 fish-shaped ships out in the school of fish.
Right. We picked them up on our scans as well.
What do we do?
First, we try to make contact.
Got it. Andy, my gun, please.
He hands it to you.
Helmet.
Bring them up. Points down at the comms.
Mills
Um,
is still in the room, just looking out the window.
Just narrating to no one.
Except for your bodyguard. That's
All right, everybody. I'm gonna-
Everybody's gone.
With the little cartoon dust trails fucking right there.
well,
Uh,
okay. Grab a cup of tea and walk towards the medical bay.
slow, not a rush.
So Captain Krellick tries to hail them, and they get he gets no answer. Gets no answer back. And as you see up on the screen, you can see them as a display, the school of fish around, and the ships within the fish are these larger dots. You see those ships start to move faster away from you.
Are they running?
It seems to be they do not want any conflict. Curious.
Are these pirates?
They may be smugglers.
Is it our job to apprehend them, or are we just sticking to the course?
It's not our job, but they could always have good stuff.
Yeah, damn. He likes to follow the rules unless it benefits him.
We're in the Astral Sea out here, Nix.
International waters.
It's your planetary.
I heard someone earlier, one of my friends, mention smaller vessels. We could detain these smugglers.
We'd have to. Sorry, his voice changed. We'd have to debilitate the vessels to either board or capture.
I remember. So going through all the people that you told me about up here, I don't remember a single one of them having any access to weapons.
That is my control.
Ha! At your command, Captain. And Nix will stand back with his hands behind his back.
He talks over the radio to everyone. Man, your stations. We are going to apprehend some criminals. And after he says that, the lights stop flashing and they just stay red.
Are we apprehending them or apprehending their cargo?
He turns and looks at you, and as he does, as he turns, he puts his hand down and presses a button. And you see out the front of the ship a giant, massive red laser just shoot just once. And I'm going to roll a hit. Pretty good roll.
Also, I think when this all blows over, I think you and me might need to have a conversation.
Hits.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Good. How could you do this to me? How could you? I thought you cared about me.
You see out the front
Just
scans of
right
this,
middle of
the
it.
laser clip the back fin of this ship, and just as it hits, it kind of looks like it shoots straight through, but then from the inside, the ship just the back end of it just explodes off of it,
Didn't you say there were 3?
but it's still moving. Yep.
Okay.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
God damn it. Oh my god.
Fire 4-ton torpedoes.
Do we
Yeah,
I
have
think
like
Krellick
a
has
tractor
a brand
beam?
new toy and he wants to play with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for
What is
sure.
crazy?
Are we gonna
Yeah.
accidentally
Yeah.
kill a bunch of people or purposefully kill a bunch
We
of
don't
people?
know
I mean,
that they're
I feel like you just
accidentally.
did.
bad guys.
Yeah, so you guys rolled for a shoal of actual fish following the same current as you. And then your second roll was a spell runner flying fish crewed, or a 2d4 spell runner flying fish crewed by GIF shipmates and a smuggler's guild.
Hmm. Yeah, I was afraid that
Okay.
they were running from something else.
Oh
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
afraid
that's
the
what I was
fish
like.
were running from
Really,
something.
you're out.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mama Shark or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like,
Fucking
this is not.
megalodon face style.
They said there were other creatures in space. I figured we were gonna meet one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. We we about to get some good shit off those ships though.
Are we though?
Could be.
Right? This is smugglers.
It's just space food.
I want
and
to
there's
see the baby.
Oh my god. Nom nom
It's like
nom 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 nom.
vaccines and food packs. And...
Yeah,
We're-
yeah,
we're-
they're trying to save their dying civilization,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
just
One is just
ruin
filled with cattle.
everything.
Man, just imagine flying in a school of fish and be like, holy shit, that's not a fish.
Why
Run!
did the fish just talk to me?
Yeah, the fish say
Second
run.
of
Fuck,
all,
man.
I did not know astral sea fish talk. That's fucking crazy. I would literally lose my mind.
Yeah,
if I
they
saw that.
let's see here.
Kate was quite bewildered by that.
They have an intelligence of 10 and speak common.
Are they beasts?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Nice.
That means I can turn into them.
Nice.
Holy shit, you can still communicate with us too. As of one of those.
Space fish. Space fish.
Yeah, you do see with that you rolled a 24 for your perception out the window, right? You did see that one of the larger of the ships had like these nets hanging out behind it.
They're fishing?
Guppies?
Hmm?
Are they guppies?
Oh, let's see. Well, they're called astral fish. I don't know if you can.
They're not in the.
Yeah, they're
from
not.
Spelljammer.
Yeah. Oh no, they are from Spelljammer.
But the 5e Spelljammer?
Yeah, 5e Spelljammer. Yeah.
We'll find you.
Might not be a.
Adventures in Space.
Space guppy. That one.
I see one kind of picture.
I don't see astral
God.
fish.
Do you see the space eel?
Yeah. This is the only thing I can find that comes up at all.
Oh,
Astral whale.
Oh, the space eel looks fucking crazy.
I
Yeah.
hope we see I hope we see a space hamster. I was stoked to see a
Giant
space
miniature
hamster.
space hamster? Or is it miniature giant space hamster?
No, like
Yeah,
a
I
regular
mean-
space hamster.
So this thing that I'm on is not associated with
Oh, it's not
D-
5e.
D&D. It is based on 5e, so maybe astral fish that it has listed here is just the guppy. But it is. Yeah, Encounters of the Astral Sea for Spelljammer. This table that I'm rolling on So let's see. What are the stats of the guppy?
They don't have 10 intelligence.
Okay, well then, yeah, that's not it then. Yeah, it says an actual fish. Oh, they're considering it an awakened creature.
What?
It has sentience, like, intelligence that can communicate and talk and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, an awakened space guppy.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm going to turn into it and try to talk and just not.
Yeah. Awakened. Yeah, astral fish. Awakened, intelligence 10. I can speak common.
Wow. That's fucking cool. Hell yeah. Speak with the fishes. Oh.
But yeah, I mean, we could give it the if you want to turn into one, we can just give it the stats of a fish, that you can find. And
I'll shoot a
Which
space guppy.
he keeps all of his like internal.
Yeah,
stats,
I
like,
get
intelligence
I
and
keep my smarts. I just can't. I mean, we
Yeah.
have the
But like,
telepathy.
this gives him the
That too,
ability
anyways.
to communicate in common to us as a fish.
yeah,
which
we
you
have the
can't
tattoo
do.
though. So
That's true. But if we didn't, in that sort of scenario, it would be fucking pretty sick. But
this guy can fly. I can generate an air envelope around itself.
yep,
When
it has
in
an
the
air
vacuum
envelope.
of space.
whoa,
Cool.
that's pretty sick. You gotta wait. Are the shark things that we saw, are those beasts or monsters?
What
I'm
shark
not
things?
sure.
We saw sharks.
The one, no,
We haven't
the
seen
one
them
in
yet.
the
We saw the one.
stable, the
The-
space shark.
Yeah.
That looked like a. Cade tried to talk to it. They were like, we were trying to rent stuff. They were like unicorns, griffins, and then there was one of the sharks up in the top. That was like 15,000 gold
Called-
pieces.
Oh,
In the capital.
a-
Buy.
The capital.
in the
Yeah, in the
capital. That was a while ago. Holy shit. I was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
It's called a
Space
Star
sharks.
Lancer.
Yeah, the Starland.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a beast or a?
It's
What
a
is it?
monster.
Aw, damn. That would be sick as. So cool to turn into. Oh, it looks so gnarly. Oh.
Mm.
Find greatest steed, Star Lancer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
yeah,
a
when
celestial.
When we pick up next time, we'll either be in battle or whatever you guys decide to do. I don't know what you can persuade Krellick to do or not, Nix, but
Not hurt. Well, they
Innocent
could be
people?
innocent. They might not
They
be
could be.
innocent.
They might
could
not be.
They could. Yeah, we don't know.
Hey,
You don't
hey.
know.
We know nothing. But he already friggin' shot one of the ships, so I mean,
Probably killed a few people. The back of the ship.
might as well finish what we started.
The hell is that?
That's a cosmic horror.
mm-hmm.
I would agree.
That's yeah.
Look at the barbs and the tentacles.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like
that's
Is
rough.
that like
Don't like that.
is that like our octopus size or like ship size?
It is gargantuan. So
That's an
Okay.
eldritch being.
it's like the
That's
size of
Cthulhu.
yeah, it's
Yep.
like the size of a kraken. It's just roaming around in space.
Cool. Yep. That's what I was worried about seeing
Yeah,
when the
that's
fish
on-
said run.
it's on the
That's
list.
interesting.
Oh
Good old
god.
Azathoth.
Oh. What
Who are these
list?
penguin people?
His
Penguin people.
generated
Cute.
list.
Oh, I'm gonna be a penguin person. What? Who's a penguin person?
It's a
Where's this from?
penguin, but they're like, look at these guys.
Yeah,
What?
they're a little race. They're like
Well,
I said those like a year ago. Remember that?
Mercury.
No, they're
They
like
look like kites!
basically, yeah. But they're sentient penguins, yeah.
They're small. They're small face.
Oh,
I want to be a penguin.
I
Yes,
want to be a purple fucking penguin.
You guys don't remember when I
These
talked
are
about these
dark.
guys?
No.
Like a
I
year-
remember the
Like a year
The-
ago.
raccoon. Wasn't there like a raccoon looking thing?
That's Humblewood. This came out like
Oh.
a year or two ago, I think.
This
with the
came out with
penguins.
Spelljammer.
I
I
do
think.
not remember
Yeah.
Yeah, these
penguins.
are
I'm
still
so
good.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't remember penguins.
We're going in.
I wanna be a
Thursday
penguin.
night camping. Right now.
You're
I want to
bringing
be a penguin.
penguins.
Can I be a penguin?
Bring
They're
in
not they're not
Happy Feet.
playable.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's not a race. It's like they're like
Ew.
yeah. I don't know
Just
why.
teasing.
I mean, I guess you could flavor,
Easy.
you know, an Aarakocra that can't fly as one, maybe.
Slides
Not
on
the
the
same.
belly.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
Hells yes.
Hold on.
Oh my god, that was fun. I
Yeah.
can't wait for next time to decide whether or not we
Colors can change.
myrtle-ate people.
Yep. Well, until next week.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys.
Bye.
All right.
Yep.